But yeah, so they're bigger, right? They're 87, where the girls charge up for girls, but they always go with straight sex, right? Guys charge up for guys, but they always go with straight sex. They're bigger, so every time they look at the camera, it's like they're not having gay sex, but they're charging off this person, right? They're going 55. I'm looking at you in the spirit world. I gotta look at you in the spirit world, so I'm staring right hard at you. 54. I'm looking at you now. I'm physically in front of you, right, staring at you very hard, but I'm like in the distance, right? So 54, right? Then 53. I gotta sit there and actually talk to you. I gotta have a conversation with you, right? It's all queers here. And then 52. Okay, I gotta be next to you. Gotta be close to you. I wanna be close to you. I'm getting sicker, right? 51. Now I'm touching you. Touch, doom, 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 like Amarian said, right? So 87 is the code for them being people that charge off the same sex but go to the right, and that's why they're bigger, right? They're not as weak as the other ones, where it's like because they're like, I don't do that shit. Like I just use it for a charger. You get it? So when it came down to them working on their problems, getting a blue check where they went with God, like yeah, they had still a little bit of shame. But they was able to go with God. So when somebody picked them out, they're like, oh, they're not doing gay shit. But you had to pick up the fact in their pictures that they still had guys and girls in their pictures, right? They still had girls had girls in their pictures next to them, or guys had guys in their pictures, or they would hug certain people, or they would kiss them on the cheek, or they would do certain things, where they showed their loyalty because that's the person that's paying them. And most of the time, the other people are putting them to sleep. I mean, you got a communication blocker, right, where you can't hear what they're saying when they're calling up. Right, talking to other people because they are part of their loyalty program, right? If it's worth it to them. You know what I'm saying? So at some point you'll look at it and you'll see that they're bigger, right? They're way bigger and they're stronger because they're like, I don't do the gay sex part. So if you talk to them like, oh, this anal stuff, like, nah, I don't do that. I talk about her getting licked, man. It doesn't affect them. But talk about you staring so hard, charging off me, bruh, right? When she's a bro inside and she's a female on the outside, but she's charging off you like she a bro to bro. You won't see her. He's doing the same thing as a girl inside, but he's a guy outside, and he's charging off her like it's lesbian. They're bigger, right? They're 87. They do it for their energy, right? So the energy level, because they can't get caught with basically being gay and having energy, right? Being alive, right? With a soul. So they basically got it, but they still do the charger thing, and so they made it to another tier level besides where they were before that other people didn't make it to because they got caught being gay and doing gay sex. They do gay sex. They just was charging them, but they still was technically gay, queer, lesbian, tranny. Look at you in a different way, right? And that's what was the difference. So he made it to a different tier, but you can't be caught because it's illegal with having energy. You're supposed to have the dead face, right? You can't get caught with that energy.